trouble, and all I can't ignore. Words they repeat on the old wooden floor. I can hear 'em like a rat in that ache, pestering me, backering and bawling and gibberishing. Yeah, that's a word. They want my attention. They want in the past for me to dwell. And here I sit in this very now. And I will not return to the hollow halls I once called my life. I ran and I ran and I ran from myself. Turns out I just did a lot of running. I jumped off the cliffs and I waited for my wings to appear. And each and every time I soared off that cliff, I don't know if I didn't know I would land safely, or I would land safely, or if I hoped that I didn't. But I know now I would never want to be that runner again. Running away from me, chasing my own skin and running after my own tail. There I was on the airplane or the train. Fill up my gas tank and head down the coast. Pretend I was going to some fancy roast. Pretend I was leaving wherever I was, starting a new life, and it would be so grand. And there I was, a hamster wheel, you see, of pain and misery, running from the devil, always on my ass. And there I was, waiting for death to find me. Sadness had overclimbed me. Everyone had gone away like cowards in the night. And I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran. I swam the deepest sea and I climbed the highest mountains. And I ran and I ran and I ran. I slept on this couch, I slept in that car, I slept in the train, I didn't sleep in the bar. I stayed on the couches of those I despised. I put up with all of the lies to survive. And now I would not go back there for any sort of memory or, woman or anything like that, no. Because there I was. Crying. I was crying every day and crying in every single way. I was running away. Turns out you can't run very far from yourself, but I tried and it hurt. And I was running and crying and running and crying. I was crying every day. I lay in the back of my little sanctuary, I called the Green Dragon. It's actually a Durango, And I laid in a ball with my knees to my chest, waiting for some sort of miracle or death. Waiting for a miracle or waiting for death. And neither one could give their mercy to me. Day after day turned into year after year. And there I was crying, there I was lying, and there I was running from myself. And then one day, about 7 years later, I spoke to this giant pine tree. And I said, look, can you tell all your tree buddies I need a house And the tree said, yeah. And then I got a house. And that night I called out and I said, Spirit, I'm too far from the shore now. I cannot see the city lights. I'm too far in the water, listen every night. I got no way to have a home, and I got no way to begin again. And oh, Spirit, please bring me to the shore once again. Oh, great Spirit, bring me to the shore once again. And here I begin, where the pine trees brought me and the Spirit to shore. And here I am at the opening door to the forevermore. To the forevermore, the enchanted realm I live right now, the supernatural world of visions every day and dreams in every dimension and color array. I could not hide from myself now if I tried. Oh, wolves big time like paid. I see me. I know me. I have incredible visions every day and incredible dreams in all kinds of realms. The dream sticks with me all day. I have such a depth for breathing in oxygen, air, green, clean, crisp. I cannot live in the Matrix. I cannot go to the malls and the Wally Marts. What? I can't go to the spas, and I can't go to the $1 zillion this is and that's. I'm a mountain girl. I'm a river girl. I'm a beach girl. But mixed with like 1830s Halifax, I just watched Gentleman Jack. Like those velvets. And mixed with books and writing and then 1920s dance, and then cowgirls dancing, and then, no, it's not a dream, and no. And all the things that I like in the same place, and women singing all different kinds of styles. Here in this world that I live, I feel so much, and I see so much, and I have so much clarity, and I could never go back to running again. I made those promises to myself a few years back, and I've kept it. And I stopped my running, and I stopped my crying, and I stopped bringing my knees to my chest to bawl my eyes out every day. Oh, I cry now, but I cry for different reasons. See, it's kind of a mixture. I guess I'm crying right now. I stopped running. I stopped running, and I stopped searching, and I stopped dropping my knees. I stopped begging the Lord to get me in. I stopped jumping off the cliffs and hoping for my wings. I stopped wanting death, and I started wanting life. And even though I sat in the void and alone and without my wife, I stopped running, and I faced me, and I faced the shadow and the dirty deeds of all, those people that caused all my trauma and stuff. Oh. I stopped running, I stopped chasing, I stopped looking under every stone for something to validate me, that I could know that I was seen. I stopped trying to be their version of me. I stopped trying to chase the almighty dollar. I stopped running, I stopped running. I stopped running from my passion and running from my truth, running from my writing and running from my heart, running from passion passion and everything that gave me a spark. I stopped running and I sat in the void of a sadness of what I'd never known. All the trauma and the programs, they ran away each and every day by the thousands, and they keep kind of going now. And the more they were gone, the lonelier and sadder I felt in the void, because I'd come to know them as my friends and family. And then new things came in, a new energy. Me and Spirit, we talk every day. I have incredible visions every day. I live in a supernatural, enchanted world. And I can't imagine nor would I want to be in the malls or in the fancy stores or in the chaos. I like honky-tonks and really cool bars and really cool music and like I said, 1920s, like speakeasy, like low-key. I'm Gen X. I like Gen X things. Like I like a mountain chalet, but, I want my conveniences. Like I want, the internet and hot water and stuff like that. And, yeah, it's funny how things try to tempt you to go back to the Matrix, but I don't want to be part of the Matrix. And there's no scenario where someone's money would make me want to be their friend or lover because they had money. I did that for 16 years in a relationship. Oh, yeah, I'm not emotionally available. Yeah, I don't want to cuddle. Yeah, I don't want to walk around. Yeah, I don't want to do stuff with you. But how about we go shopping? Let's spend $1,000 to get you every shirt and every color you want, and I'll get you a car, and I'll get you a boat, and I'll get you a ranch, I'll get you all this stuff, okay? But you won't give my love, because I won't give that to nobody. But you better be monogamous, and you better stick around. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you.